Hey guys, everything's turning out great. The paint turned out great. We just gotta get wood on the framing. I got all the, little pieces to get it all put together. I'll explain some of that. And there has been time in between, but that's because, real life work and whatnot, you guys understand. So let's get this project done. I got some knots. I don't know if that's going to be better on top or for the bench seats. Well, I think for structural integrity, that the knots should probably be up top because you're going to be sitting on the ones to the sides. So I'm guessing I got to decide between structural or looks, which I'm probably going to go structural type. Yeah. I don't know. Does it look all right? It'll work. As you can see, I was just trying to square up one side, and then I'm going to measure off of that. I don't think it's going to matter too much. If anything, at least one side would be square, and then I can cut off the other end later on. But yeah, that helped me get my measurements, put my legs on. I've also heard that with treated wood, that once it dries out, it'll shrink up a little bit. With how the frame is, I don't got much room to play with anyway. So I'm going to hope that the gaps, it shrinks in and gives itself a gap a little bit. But we'll find out. So I looked online, and I couldn't find how much I should leave at the ends, really. So, a lot of places said 12, 8 to 12, whatnot. So, I think I'm going to go somewhere in the middle with 10 inches, measure that on the ends. That's where I'm going to put the metal frame. Oh, crap. Of course, it's in the middle of the knot. Okay, new plan. This knot is right where to put the bolts for the overhang. Well, for the metal framing. You can't just switch the boards because these are going to be bolted at the same spot on these ledges. So we're going to shorten this overhang and fix that problem. Let's label these boards real quick, just in case. 1, 2, 3. So this is about what it's going to look like. Just laying things out. Hopefully that span in the middle ain't too far. So I looked at these holes. It seems like 5/16 bolts will fit perfectly. I picked up the 5/16 drill bit. And these are going to be way better than just the screws that were holding it before. Okay, now that we have the holes drilled, let's see if they line up, put the hardware in. Hopefully it all works out. All right, other side. Okay, the holes didn't match up on the other side. Kind of figured that might happen after the tough time I had on the first side. I think I'm gonna clamp that side together, drill new holes. We'll figure out how to fill the other ones. Okay, so next I'm gonna measure from the legs up top equally apart to the legs on the bottom so I can get the bench seats on. Starting to look like a picnic table. Okay. So I measured to make the bench seats as level as I can with the top here. Well, what do they call that? Plumb. All right, so now we're going to drill from the bottom up. That way we get those holes in the exact spots. Unlike the top we did. Kind of messed up. We're going to have to get some wood filler or something for that. And then, yeah, get those bolted up. All right. Still riding tidy, right? Yeah. Pulling that 7-inch lip by, well, 7-inch overhang and by 1-inch lip, I guess. You know what's cool are these clamps. I always seen them. I always thought they were like a luxury type thing, but these are only $8 at Menards for a pair of two of them. And obviously, they're helpful. So, thankfully I thought of it, but just gotta make sure that the span between the frame is the same on both sides. So I'm just tightening it up enough to where it, I don't know if you can tell, where it just makes a dimple in the wood. Just one more, a little further. That's okay. Just realized I was using different size bolts, at least lengthwise, but that's not going to matter much. It's just under the table here. Let's see. Can you see it? Yeah. That's all right. They both worked. But same diameter. All right. Everything's bolted together besides these braces right here. That'll keep the picnic table from wobbling back and forth as much. On the old table, all these boards were just screws, and the whole thing fell apart pretty easily. But now we're using carriage bolts, all treated lumber, obviously a new painted frame. And I'm going to beef this up under the table as well. Here's our treated 2x4 that I'm going to cut, put an angle on it, attach it to the bottom that way. That way, when this bar goes up, it used to be screwed just like that. You can imagine how bad that was wobbling when I first got it. But now we're going to cut a board with an angle in it. We're using these lag screws for those bars underneath. Measured twice. Guys, that's my cute little saw. That's all I got for now. One day I'll be able to afford some big boy toys. Well, I had a little bit of a hard time cutting that one. So I'm trying to figure out this angle and best way to do it with the tools that I have. I'll show you. This meets it right there. I want to get a board right here. It basically, I'm going to meet this corner with that corner. So now I don't have any pro tools to do this. So I'm going to try this. What I'm going to do is get the edge of that one end of the blade to that corner and one end of the blade to that corner. So, wish me luck. I'm going to need it. Got a couple of chisels. Obviously, not great. I know I have some better ones somewhere, but we're going to start with these. Hope you guys much, but I'm basically going until I don't see this line, or I'm even with this depth line all the way down. We'll hope we don't chip this part out. Whew. We're getting there. It's not the most flat, to say the least, but I don't know if you can tell. It's not too bad. Might get straightened up a little bit more. Get rid of the loose pieces. Okay, let's see if my backward science works on angles. I got it clamped up right now. Oh, sorry about the camera work. So there. Let's see if I can stay still long enough. Bring this up. There's no shake. Looks like it's pretty solid. Pretty flat. There's a little gap at the end, but probably chipped off too much on one side, but that looks pretty good. Okay. We're going to find the center under this picnic table for these brackets. Okay, so came up with this idea to use a scrap piece of wood to make a straight line under the table. Buttered up against that straight line that I made. That way I can screw this board up to it without as much hassle. Yeah, it should be good. Yeah, baby. These are outdoor torque screws. Well, you know, these bit screws, the star ones. Oh, that's so much better. So this is what I'm using. I don't know if it's any good. It's my first time using this. I'm just going to mix this around. I'm going to knead it, I guess. You don't need a whole bunch. You know what? Fingers are going to be best job. Press it in there. We're going to get these in, and we're pretty much done. First one. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. This is exciting. Put some dedication in today and got it all done. Besides the holes we're going to fill right now. And then all that can dry as long as it wants, because this baby is done. I'm not sure if I want to put a coating on it yet. We'll discuss that stuff after. But this is cool. Okay, to fix my first mess up, we got to fill these holes, and I'm hoping this stuff will do the job. While I'm at it, maybe I'll try to fill any knots that I see. Doesn't need to be perfect, just a little bit better. Hey guys, so that was going to be the end of the video because I was going to wait maybe a year or two to let the treated boards get more weatherized, but I ended up getting some free finish from work. So I said,
why not? This is like months later since you've seen what you've seen. So I came home, did a quick sanding, and used like a nylon paintbrush and just dipped it in that finish and went to town on it. I figured that was more self-explanatory anyways. I was just hoping it would work. I didn't know if it was even going to look good, so I didn't even think about recording it. But the main point of the table was to get the framing, the boards, treated boards and everything done. If I was going to finish it or not, I wasn't sure yet. But since I got the finish for free and it wasn't going to hurt to just throw it on there, wasn't going to hurt my wallet or anything, that's what we did. So to put a nice end cap to the video, I figured I'd show you what I used real quick to finish it up and then show you the table itself. All right. Okay, guys. So we're in the garage. This is what I got from work. It's a cedar tone, CWF UV clear wood finish. I guess from Flood. And as you can see, it says free. Yeah, so it was a good deal. I used a basic paintbrush. It says for very rough surfaces. It was very cheap. That's why usually they're just one-time use. But yeah, that's what I used to finish the picnic table. Looked good. So what I used to sand it down real quick was this Hart's Tool orbital sander. Used about 120 grit. That's what I had, so it seemed to work fine. All right, so next, the finished product. Okay, so here it is in all of its glory. It came out better than I ever thought. We added the umbrella that was like 40 bucks at Walmart with the base and everything. It tilts, so it can block the sun when the sun's on that side at the end of the day. The color matches the picnic table very well. So yeah, hopefully you guys like it. Me and the family really like it. And I'll bring the camera around, show you some close-ups. I just want to say thanks, guys, for watching the video. So if you guys do me a big favor, subscribe, comment, like, hit the bell icon, because this is just the beginning of our projects. We got the whole house to do next, and we're starting with the kitchen. Just a little heads up. Well, here's a sneak preview. At the end, we got some house wrap on. All right, let's get those close-ups. Thanks again, guys. See you soon.